Hello, everybody. I'm Shadespell, and welcome back to Marvel's Midnight Suns. So, let's get right into the mission. We are going... after this artifact. Alright, so gotta kill him.
The odds are still in my favor. Is that all?
Because that counts. Yeah, fine, go down the hole.
How much better can I get?
Take this.
Love the effort.
Think these guys got their tactics from the back of a magazine. There's
Gets
no
us the
way they
key
can stop
card.
us. Nice work.
Last move is actually going to be to recover the storage crate. Okay.
Forever in service.
I'm gonna get you for that.
Taking this.
It hurts.
Just a stretch.
Of course, none of them targeted her.
Serve her with honor. Don't waste the opportunity.
Ready to smack around a few red shirts?
I'm on it.
Let's do it.
So we're all going after that one then?
That's the plan.
That wasn't bad.
How thick is this beam? It is not thick in the slightest. Here, I should be able to hit all three of those at least.
One more time.
Good one.
I guess they're not holding back.
Last for it.
Not bad.
Never surrender.
That won't slow me down. They're not giving up yet.
Really aren't.
This should get you going.
I'm not doing so great here.
Yeah, that's the one I'm probably gonna end up using, but for now, I'm gonna use this. So much health. The fact that both of these would survive getting hit by Witchfire pisses me off. Alright, so first off, should I be trying to clear stuff out? Oh, that's garbage. Let's just use it. Let's see
usually
what it
works.
hits. Yeah, that's what I was thinking it would hit.
Ooh, I like it.
Getting it done any way we know how. Does Hydra even pay you enough to cover your medical bills?
Oh, bye-bye, Spidey.
We've got wounded here.
This should be good. I bet you guys couldn't even beat the security guards in my parking garage.
Ow! Quit it!
No! Shh. Oh well. That just happened.
Live until the end!
Shields are holding.
Okay, that actually hurts. Let's change things up.
Oh, come on.
They need help.
Oh, that sucks.
Right back in it.
Yeah, no longer has life steal because she died.
Whoa, that was weird. Here we go.
Would have preferred to use the stun on the healer
Nice
over
move.
there, but I'm getting my gas.
Sure, why not? How much is Lilith paying you guys anyway? Hey, it can't be enough. Got through the armor somehow.
Let's do it. There's no way Hydra's medical plan can cover the beating we're about to put on you.
We will never forsake her.
Now I owe you one.
They did a number on me.
Let me help.
Here we go.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Gonna have to try harder than that.
Where'd you learn that one? They're finally starting to get to me.
You need this more than I do. You just made a big mistake.
This shouldn't take long. Who designed your armor? Because it looks like junk.
Damn, just 1 star. I did really bad. 2 knockouts. Took way too many turns. Oh, boy. Yep, completed that. Gotta take Spider-Man out on 4 more missions. Ooh, Robbie.
What's up, Hunter? Shop class tonight. You free?
Yep.
I am ready.
Right on. Wait, what's Tony doing here?
It's interesting how you solved the heat problem.
Is that a good interesting or a bad interesting?
Neither. It's just not what I would have done.
Right.
Well, there's Tony. Has this changed? Nope, still the porta potty. Okay. I'm gonna keep an eye on that, because if that changes, suspicious.
I have no idea what's going on here. Parker didn't invite Tony, did he?
No,
I can
he wouldn't
ask.
have.
Okay, I'll hang tight.
Okay, before you ask, Tony kinda showed up and started talking.
Yeah, he's good at that.
The more the merrier.
Yeah. I mean, he's Tony Stark. How do you say no to that guy? I don't know how to talk to rich people. Would you mind?
All right.
Thanks, Hunter.
Hey, boss. Fancy meeting you here. I didn't picture you for the technical type. Wait, no, I'm seeing it. You're someone who's always appreciated horsepower.
What brings you here, Tony?
I couldn't sleep. Saw Parker slip off with a backpack full of gadgets. I was tired and bored, so I followed him here. You know, the only time I've seen the Hellride is when it's on fire. You think Robbie will let me poke around under the hood?
Popping the hood is how it eats people.
We're safe. I'm canned beef, you're 17th century jerky, and Parker's full of, spider meat.
Shop class is open to you.
Well, that's nice, boss, but I don't plan to stay if I'm not welcome. Look, this isn't my thing, and I don't want to make it my thing. I'll stick around as long as Robbie and Parker are cool with it.
All right. We should ask them.
The two of you heard me, right?
Yeah.
Sure did.
So, what do you think? I'll be completely invisible.
Like Sue Storm?
Like a slightly taller Sue Storm.
Yeah, we're happy to have you. I mean, as long as the shop doesn't become a Stark subsidiary, I'm good.
Scout's honor.
Then welcome to shop class, Tony.
All right. You kids do your thing.
That was easy. Almost too easy. Am I being paranoid?
He has a place here as long as his actions match his words.
Good idea. And it's probably fine.
Probably.
As long as he doesn't alphabetize the component drawer, we're okay. But you came here to help finish this project. Go on. Parker can run you through it.
Tony seems like a disorganized mess in all the movies, so I doubt he'd bother
We have no big
alphabetizing
threats
them.
on the horizon, so today we're going to retool some of our gear.
Okay.
No big threats? What about Lilith?
Shop class deals with known quantities. Lilith alters fundamental scientific principles just by existing. She's way out of our league. Besides, we have a ton of ideas in the backlog for these personal prototypes. It all depends on the components at hand. You already gave me the components. Those will come in handy. You ready to put this one to bed?
Yep.
I am ready.
And Tony really does just stand there the whole time. Judgment, consume, damage enemy. 90. Okay, that's not bad. Also, that's actually pretty good. Ugh. I mean, I get it. He's all about environmental attacks. And it does make him free, but environmental attacks are very limited in this game. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Judgment. I mean, it's costly from the health standpoint, but that's a lot of damage. Oh. So it's a better quick slash. Because it does more damage, and you can also use it to remove status effects. Yeah, okay, it is literally just a flat out better quick slash. I mean, sure, quick slash plus gets the knockback, which is cool. But this has double the damage, is still quick. And you can use it as a cure instead of an attack, if necessary. Yeah, okay. Don't like Hellmouth. Oh. Oh, I didn't even realize I'd gotten an upgraded one. Okay. Astral meditation. Oh yeah, that's... Ugh. Banish. Enemy with a drop. No. Okay.
No comment. But that's some good work. I'd rather watch people make interesting tech than stare at my bedroom ceiling.
Is that it for today?
Indeed, Robbie.
I am ready to go.
So, Tony, did you have any thoughts on the project?
Who, me? I'm contributing now?
We, just wanted to know what you think.
The Hunter has more options against the Fallen. I think Shop Class has already proved its worth.
Really? You think?
Yes.
That's my observation.
Tony Stark is looking over our shoulders. How cool is this, Robbie?
It's extremely cool.
Well, Tony Stark is extremely cool. You heard it here first.
Okay. That's the end of Shop Class. Alright, so a purple one, a blue one, and a white mint. A few different ones have. First, let's go talk to Ebony. Oh, there you are.
Catch any ghosts today, girl?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna go around and open up some of the chests that respawned. Mostly because there are a lot of cosmetics in this game, and the only way to unlock them is by opening chests. And they're completely random. So, if you want them all, you have to open a lot of chests. Oh, I thought I saw something shining right there. Yes, not. Which we still can't do anything with. We have something like 3 or 4 story missions that we have to do before we'll be able to do anything with that. Okay. Now back to the Abbey for the sleepy sleep.
Who did you want me to meet?
Hunter of the Abbey, may I formally introduce you to the Hell Ride.
Is this different than the one you have at shop class?
No. But this time it's just the 3 of us. I always like to show her to all my friends and just realize that we've been so busy beating back your mom's forces, I haven't had a chance to give you an up-close look at her. Gorgeous, right? Even without the extra hell sauce, she's a beast.
I mean, these all essentially say the same thing. This one I can see him reacting bad to because of wanting to take it for a ride.
Stunning, Robbie. I can see you have put quite a bit of care into it.
Hey, I take pride in my ride. Been working on cars and bikes since my days in East LA. At first, no one took me seriously, I had to fight for every inch of credit I could get. But I don't seem to have to fight so hard when it comes to you. I don't know if you've noticed, but the others kinda overlook me. Sometimes I feel more like invisible by day, rattling chains by night. Know what I mean?
You are not a ghost to me, Robbie.
Maybe not. But I have a feeling the two of us are gonna haunt the armies of Lilith anyway.
Hey, can I
An
ask a
instructor
favor?
allows their pupil to fall in the clutches of darkness. I really don't care about crit chance. And I
Thanks,
yeah.
Hunter.
compliment. Who? Long way, long. Close. So I need to compliment Deadpool.
You're looking well, Hunter.
Good girl, Charlie.
Magic for normies.
Hey,
It turns out Tony does occasionally make useful contributions.
Well, I am going to go for high-tech suit.
What have you brought me today? It's all in the wrist, really.
Nice. And that unlocks the level 4 research. Alright. Gamma coil
new
analysis.
coil. Let's get to work. How's that for quality workmanship?
Yeah. That could be useful. Huh.
Later.
Oh.
This lifestyle of ours, you know, hunting the forces of darkness. How do you like it?
I'm not sure like is the proper word, but it has got some unique challenges. For instance, a perk are the allies and friends we meet.
Glad you said that. There are too many lone wolves out there. It's good to rely on others every once in a while.
But when we must go at it alone, it is best to have an impressive arsenal like yours.
I've spent decades experimenting and putting it together. Any of them interest you?
I must know how you craft such ingenious weaponry.
A lot of trial and error, honestly. Putting bullets in garlic and holy water was a no-brainer. Sometimes I had to wait until the tech caught up with my ideas, like with the UV grenades.
I trained very little on box locks and muskets. I must admit their efficiency has increased.
Projectiles get the job done fast, but nothing beats my sword.
Does your sword have a name?
No. I like to keep her sharp and mysterious like that. Being good at what we do ain't all about the gear or our ability to improvise. It's about why we do it. You got a good understanding of the why, and the how falls right into place.
My reasons are very complicated.
If they were simple, I'd be worried about you, Hunter.
Alright. And then Spidey. Okay.
I have something for you.
Free pizza for a year?
Components for shop class.
That's nearly as interesting.
Oh, no. Yard upgrade. Nice.
Better than
Makes
nothing.
daily sparring even more important.
Don't be shy.
Like playing with... No pain, no gain.
I'm good on essences.
We need any advantage we can...
Indeed we do.
This'll make a difference.
And
Alright, if I must.
yep. Yes, you must.
Do your thing.
Alright, and technically we don't have enough time to do a story mission.
Unless I get more. I'm here if you need me.
Yep, now where's Deadpool? Oh, yard. Come back here, Deadpool. I want to compliment you. Can I compliment you out here?
Adjusting.
Yes, I can.
I appreciate your spontaneous nature.
You sure know how to make a merc feel special.
I am impressed by your tactical knowledge.
There
Look
we
at
go.
you, sweet talker.
Hunter, hello.
Yeah.
Lovely, dear. You're a natural. This should keep someone busy.
Let's send this one out.
Do as you wish. Bye.
Okay. It's gonna put us a little over time, but that should be fine.
There it is again. That strange gamma energy signature. The green numbers, as Bruce says. The Hydratech we found is saturated with the same fluorescence.
And what does Dr. Banner have to say about that?
Can't get an answer from him. He's gone off the grid. AWOL. Happens sometimes when he's working something out.
What kind of something?
The really big kind. Then what now? We find ourselves another doctor who specializes in creepy gamma science. Just so happens I know of one who recently opened up shop in the area. Of course, he's barking mad.
Faustus.
One and the same.
Well, I suppose you two do have some catching up to do.
Oh, you know. Hydra secrets, dastardly plans, the odd bomb launched in my face.
How soon before we begin the hunt?
Based on the intel we've recovered? Now.
Robbie, why do you have your normal face? What? What's going on here?
My old buddy, Dr. Faustus. He'll be thrilled to see us.
Robbie, are you okay?
It's not hard to detect the sarcasm in your voice.
More lurking bad guys. Yeah, sign me up. Back to the city. One of these days I need some space to really let the hell ride loose.
Indeed.
I'm seeing the benefits of sparring.
You'll be heading into New York near the harbor. Faustus is overseeing Hydra operations in the area. There must be something important down there if he's shown up personally. Stay
there's your
focused
helmet.
and try and keep a low profile. If you think Lilith's forces are corrupted, you don't want to meet the Port Authority.
Careful. She will no doubt be very temperamental after such a long journey. There. My beautiful, terrible girl. You'll be free of confinement soon enough. Pray to unleash Mother's righteous fury upon her enemies. The weak, the ignorant, the unworthy. My point exactly.
Well, that certainly looks familiar. Dark magic. I can feel it, just like before.
Plus, he's boosted the gamma signature. Must be the new and improved extra evil model.
Ah yes, coming soon to a deserted dock near you.
So glad you discovered television.
Whatever this thing is, it's clearly important to Faustus.
And Lilith.
Which means it's worth a closer look.
Way ahead of you there.
And of course, Robbie doesn't say anything because he's the bonus, extra
See what
character.
those charges are capable of. Don't get cocky just because you've got Captain Marvel to fall back on.
No, please. Come, examine the device closely. I think you'll find it's not so easy to dismiss.
Really wish we could get this clown off our comms.
I'm sure Mr. Stark will get around to it eventually.
Ooh, okay. He's an important one to kill.
Your time has come.
Is that the best you've got?
Which health do you have? So yeah, I definitely want to kill you. I'm leaving you partly alive.
Hail that.
Okay, you.
Watch this. Well, that's exciting.
Let's
do it. Wonder what the desertion rate is for Hydra lackeys. Is that all?
No more time to waste. Let us go.
Even you must have detected the latest modifications to my device, Captain Marvel. I'm afraid you'll find her energies not so easily absorbed this time. No! Please! You cannot fail me!
Obi-Wan.
One.
Now thus will be done.
Typical.
For Hydra.
We need to capture Faustus before he has an opportunity to escape.
The more the merrier. It's about
That'll work.
Yeah.
watch.
Right, I haven't combined these into the super heal that makes me draw. Really? Alright. Perfect.
No mercy for the servants. Weak, even for Hydra.
Now's our chance. Take Faustus into custody before he can regain his bearings.
Yep. As soon as you let me.
Excellent. Hydra won't let us take him so easily, though. Stay alert.
Did you just cheat me out the rest of my turn?
These thugs don't hold back.
You have earned. I can handle it.
No, wait, what? It said that one's 0. That one's 0. I guess this was more than. I guess this cost 2 to do. Oh well.
Hydra's in control of the situation.
That's actually kind of hilarious.
What? No great speeches? No musings from the Dark Book? Is the great Dr. Faustus at a loss for words?
Guessing the Darkhold doesn't have any spells for boosting your confidence. Before he makes it to the transport. Nice move. Interesting. One more time.
Lilith would be embarrassed by your weakness.
Damage from that infernal whip must have caused an error in the arming sequence. I know my adjustments should have tripled the disruptor's yield. The next time you will not be so fortunate.
Aw, it's almost cute how you think there'll be a next time.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Fires of hell burn bright.
You had your chance. You are lucky to still be breathing.
Encounter. Oh! I almost killed him with that, too.
You do not know
Only
who
flame
I am.
to end it.
Don't let them get so close to me.
There's that Hydra loyalty and courageous spirit you've been talking so much about.
We've got him. Bring him in before they send anyone else to cause more problems.
No! I'm still here, you idiots!
Truly not your day, is it?
You think you scare me?
Yes.
I, who serves at the right hand of the Demon Mother, who hears the whispers of the Dark God Chthon,
Who was chosen to learn his secrets in the one true tome of creation.
Do you really think I could be afraid of you?
Yeah.
What? What? I want to know.
Everything. Crossbones.
Hydra's Black Ops Division. You should see the file Steve's got on the guy.
Faustus must have outlived his usefulness to Hydra. And sadly, us.
Perhaps not. If decades of fighting the undead have taught me one thing, there's always an answer. Provided you dig deep enough.
Nice. Let's get that back to the Abbey. Only maybe wipe it down with a napkin first.
Yeah, it's got Faustus all over it. Nice. Yeah, we were a bit over leveled for that. I had put it off for a while. Heroic 3, huh? Only 3 more levels of difficulty more. That last general mission, though, kicked my butt, so I really don't know. Ugh. I think I will continue going at this pace of increasing difficulty each time it happens until I lose. If I start losing, I'll drop difficulty down. And that'll be that. Oh. Hello.
Let me guess. Could not sleep? Starting to become a common theme here.
It was not always the case. The Abbey was once a different place. I was happy here once.
Now that is something I would like to see.
I suppose I have earned that. I have been extra me lately, as Nico says. It is just that for so many nights now, every time I close my eyes, all I see is Wanda, drowning within darkness, calling to me. I do not think I will ever sleep again. Not until we find her.
Lately, I have come to believe there are no such things as mere dreams.
I knew you would understand.
What do you think Wanda is trying to say to you?
That she's still alive, waiting for us to pull her from your mother's arms, bring her back into the light. Like me, you also have a connection to the darkness, Hunter. Don't you also hear it calling out to you in your dreams sometimes? Whispering secret things, dark things.
Yes. My mother. She visits me in my dreams.
I know. I have heard you call to her in your sleep. I simply did not expect you to be so honest.
I know she is trying to manipulate me, but there are times when I feel a longing within her emptiness that is difficult to ignore.
the others would not understand. Do not worry. Your secret is safe with me. Well, I guess I should get back to not sleeping and let you get some rest. Sweet dreams, Hunter.
What is troubling you, Tony?
Oh, I don't know. Pick your poison. I'm living in the Amity Horror House. My roommate is depressed. Oh, and I have a roommate and not my own executive suite at the nearest resort.
You have a
Espresso
roommate?
machine
Your
is
rooms are
broken.
too small for that.
The world is turning into the cover of a 90s metal album. And the big guy, well, he's not answering his phone.
And that's the
So
main
you
reason
tell
you're
me,
worried.
Hunter, what's not to be troubled about?
I kind of really want to hit that one.
I am also concerned about Banner.
Because you care about him? Or because of the mission?
Because
Him?
you care about
Yeah.
him. You Avengers understand what it means to have another warrior's back. Something I admire.
Oh, we have our flaws too. Believe me. Banner isn't known to be the most emotionally stable, and when the pressure ramps up, well, let's just say he doesn't have the kind of nervous breakdown that results in basket weaving and a week-long yoga retreat. Things get messy. Not being able to see how he's holding up is proving a challenge.
One we must endure for the time being.
Thanks for the talk.
Anytime, Tony.
Anybody else? Nope. Okay. Oh, ching.
By the rising rings of...
And pet the dog. Pet the dog.
Feeling good today, girl.
Alright, so that actually did not take us over time like I thought it would. Mission went nice and quick.
This new world suits you well. You look strong.
What is it you want?
To love you. To be there for you as a mother should.
If you love me so much, end this infernal war before we are all destroyed.
What do you think I am trying to do? Everything I have done, everything I do, everything I will do is for you, child. Always for you. Can you honestly say the same about Sarah?
No, everything she does is for you.
Heroes who will gladly return you to your grave after you've exceeded your use.
That's not true.
Wait, not this again.
Poor child. How did you end up so alone?
Lies and slander.
Another dream. This cannot be a coincidence.
Yes, what are the odds of you having a dream right after talking to Magic about having dreams?
Hunter, just in time for the meeting of weirdos. There's you, me, and a unicorn if we can find a third. Hope the rest of your fan club won't mind.
What makes me weird?
I forgot. You aren't as self-aware as I am. You talk like you're an ancient artifact. You're older than the geezers who created us, and you've got some deep-rooted mommy issues. Should I keep going? I charge by the hour.
Well, I am honored to be among weirdos.
You say that now, but wait until your friends see what spending more time with me does to you.
You make it sound dangerous.
I know. Isn't it great?
Are you not concerned about fitting in?
What is this, high school? Are you scared of getting a swirly in the bathroom?
I do not know what a swirly is.
Oh, don't worry. I'll show you later. Besides, I'm more interested in your answer. Fitting in, yay or nay?
Maybe a little bit.
Take it from me, you'll be a lot happier if you don't give a damn. Have you ever tried it?
Not caring?
Yeah, it's great. Try it sometime. You'll live longer. Actually, don't quote me on that. Listen, all I'm saying is that I'm not the only one who likes your whole shtick, so keep it up.
No. That one. Yep. Hers are the only ones that stick around, and I don't understand. Oh well.
Hey, Hunter. Got a minute to talk?
Yep.
What is on your mind, Robbie?
Fear, anxiety, doubt, you know, a bunch of feel-good thoughts and feelings about where this team is headed.
Why is that?
Wanda is gone. And all calls to Banner are going straight to voicemail. Everyone's on edge about it, and that puts me on edge, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I am on edge as well.
You? On edge? You seem so...
calm and collected?
You left out cool. You know, I can't help thinking. The Avengers are so preoccupied with reaching Banner. But I bet no one would notice if I like took off and joined Hydra or just, I don't know, disappeared.
Robbie, everyone here would notice, including me.
I'm not so sure about that.
I am. If you were to fall off the map, I would toil day and night to find you.
Yeah. I guess you are pretty stand-up that way.
I try.
Well, I guess I should go find Peter. See if he wants to chill. Might take my mind off things, you know?
That is a good idea.
See you around. Hey, can I ask a favor?
Yeah, sure. I'll bring you on the next mission. Accept.
Thanks, Hunter.
Alright. So, I'm Shadesville, and this has been Marvel's Midnight Suns. Hope you all have a good one.